Hi, Dr. C. I did my presentation on at-home dental care methods and their importance because I found an article on the e-library that was discussing the importance of at-home dental care, but how owners typically tend to not take it seriously. So the article started off with a really interesting survey that they did on 1,000 cat and dog owners. One of the questions they specifically asked these owners was if they had a pet over 3 years old, did they believe that their pet had some sort of dental disease? However, only 20% of the owners with pets over 3 years old answered and said they believed their pet had dental disease. They compared this to a study done by Banfield that revealed approximately 93% of dogs over 3 years and 88% of cats over 3 years had some sort of dental disease. So it's really important for the prevention of periodontal disease that owners take into consideration at-home dental routines because they can reduce the chances of their pet needing extractions, root canal therapies, and other procedures related to dental. So what can owners do? To prevent periodontal disease, there's various methods for owners. The gold standard is, of course, toothbrushing and doing that daily. There's water additives that you put in your pet's water. There's dental diets and dental chews, and lastly, dental toys. And it's important to note if owners are giving their pet dental chews or toys, it always should be under they should be supervised because of potential problems that happen. So why is toothbrushing important? It's the gold standard at preventing the acclimation of plaque and calculus based on how plaque and calculus form. So it takes 6 to 8 hours after brushing for plaque to form, and it takes 3 to 5 days for calculus to form. So with daily toothbrushing, you're removing the built-up plaque and preventing calculus from forming if you're doing it daily. Because if you skip a couple of days, that can make sure that bacteria is forming and calculus is going to start forming, which is you can't be removed with toothbrushing. So, how do pet owners brush their pet's teeth? So I have it's not a dog, it's a little hedgehog, and I put a little sticky note on him with some teeth. And how you would demonstrate this to a client is you would just have a little toothbrush and you would apply toothpaste and you would tell them that they need to brush each tooth in a circular direction going the coronal direction, so away from the gum line towards the bottom of the tooth, and you spend a few seconds on each tooth, and it should take a few minutes for them to complete it, but it really shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to complete the toothbrushing because it should be relatively simple. And it's important to note that you should tell the owners an easier way for them to brush their pet's teeth is to not pry the mouth open because it can cause a negative experience for the pet. So they should just gently lift up the lip and put the toothbrush there and do their brushing, and it will help make it a better experience for the pet. So I also have a couple examples of the additional methods of at-home dental care that I could recommend to a client. For toys, you want rubber ring-like toys, so Kong toys are really good. They said pool toys are really good. For dental diets, both Hills and Royal Canin have a diet. Theirs is TD diet, and Royal Canin is DD diet. And these work by mechanically just breaking up plaque, just by the mechanism of the food, like them eating their food. Another product recommendation is a water additive, and it is Healthy Mouth water additive, and it has anti-plaque chemicals. It has one of the popular chemical mechanisms for dental care is chlorhexidine. Another at-home dental recommendation would be for chews. There are Greenies, Tartar Shield soft rawhide chews, and the brand CET makes oral hygiene chews for cats, which is a good recommendation because oftentimes cats get overlooked. In the survey from my e-library, it showed that there's a significant decrease in the number of owners that were saying they did dental care for their cats, of course, because it's harder to brush a cat's teeth oftentimes, but there are other alternatives. And those chews that I listed, they are VOHC approved, which means there's a council, it's called the Veterinary Oral Health Council, that approves dental products, and they give their seal of approval to show that they are effective at doing what they do. So that is it for my e-library presentation. I hope you enjoyed.